Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. DSS arrests Bakare and several others over Revolution now protest. Wow. My dear, this is happening. Nigeria, we don't know where we are heading, but God will deliver us. By the way, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. A very big thank you to you for your continuous and massive support. We truly, really appreciate you. We want to say thank you. If you have not given us a thumbs up, this would be a good time to do so. And please don't forget to subscribe. Right now, what we are hearing is that DSS, Department of State Security Services, has arrested Bakare. Don't forget, Tunde Bakare is the pastor. And we know one of the leaders of the revolution now, talking about Omoyole Sowore, and they've announced before now that there is going to be a mass protest with regards to some issues and incidents going on in the country. They've announced it, and several people are ready. The whole process for the for the protests already on. But gradually, guess what? I know the government are aware or informed that this protest has been slated for today, and what we are hearing is that the DSS, the government, has moved swiftly to make arrests, especially for the leaders. We're talking about Bakare, we're talking about Omoyole Sowore, and several others. This is happening live now in Nigeria. We need to really ask this government what they are up to. How come Nigerians don't have freedom of speech and freedom of expression to be able to say what their mind is or what they want to do? Well, let's get on to the news and get all the details. Breaking news. DSS arrest Bakare. Several others over revolution now protest. The Department of State Security Services, DSS, has arrested Oluwole Bakare and several others. #Revolution Now protest in Ondo State. Bakare arrest is coming shortly after 40 protesters were arrested in Abuja by military personnel. Politics Nigeria explained. Lands that Bakare, alongside several others, has converged at the chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists located in Oshogbo to address the press when the incident occurred. The leaders of the chapel had invited them into the premises when armed DSS officials swept in and arrested 7 of them. They have since been whisked away to an unknown location. As we speak at the time of this report, no one knows exactly where the DSS has taken them to. Is there not a cause? Is there not a reason to speak about issues and incidents that are going on in this country? I believe protest is a fundamental, right of the people to be able to express what they feel or what they think is going on. And if they are not happy with the government's response to issues, everyone has a right to be able to say, what's going on here, Mr. President or Mr. Governor, is a way of showing solidarity to say we are not happy with what is going on. Moyele Sowore and several others of the Revolution Now has issued a statement prior to this time regarding the protest that will be going on with mishappenings in our government, especially with the squandering of the finances of the nation, of the economy, talking about the looting of the treasuries. Let's start first of all from the very, very onset. Let's start from the whole lockdown. We heard Minister Hajia Sadia said she was feeding Nigerian youth, children that were at home out of school in a lockdown. She was feeding home with billions of Nigerian money out of the treasury. Well, I did not experience that in my state, and I would like to still hear from every one of you that experienced this feeding by the federal government, the program, because millions has been associated to that, to say that this money was being spent to feed children. Okay, moving on from there, we heard of the saga that happened in the EFCC. Well, the EFCC, if you don't know the acronym, is the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, that is supposed to monitor crime in our society so that the government can be able, to run a smooth government, crime free. But guess what? These very people are the ones that have been indicted with criminal activity. As a matter of fact, the leader of EFCC, talking about Ibrahim Mago, was indicted and held for a number of days, questioning, undergoing with the presidential, panel that investigates, that was, carrying out the investigation to find out how misappropriation of funds and how he was indicted in that capacity. Well, Nigerians, this is happening in broad daylight, where Nigerians have no freedom of speech, and those who have been put in a position of security to be able to monitor agencies to make sure that Nigeria is corruption free and things are done decently in order, are the very ones squandering our national resources. Right now, Revolvtion has come up to say, let's even leave EFCC. That matter is still ongoing. He has been sacked and somebody has been replaced. For the fact that there is a replacement does not mean things are already being done decently and in order. That's a story for another day. But what we are hearing again, what about NDDC? NDDC. You will hear the MD saying that Akpabio did this, I did that, and it's called a finger pointing game, and yes, we have not seen the money. With all this going on, President Muhammadu Buhari has not lifted a finger or said any words with that regards to say this minister is hereby sacked. I don't know what is waiting for to put things decently and in order. This administration came on the back that they were going to fight corruption. They made Nigerians believe in them, saying we are coming to fight corruption and to make sure that the Nigerian people experience true leadership with corruption free. But guess what? EFCC, the country being on lockdown, no spending, nothing, everybody not going anywhere. In fact, not just the country, the whole world being on lockdown, yet money develop wings and they fly away. So Omoyele Sowore, the people, who means well for this country, they went ahead and they issued, all those who believe in revolution has come up to say, okay, let us carry out a peaceful protest. It is called peaceful protest, to make the government aware of our interest and what is going on and where we stand. But guess what? Our government has turned it to something else, and they are rather accusing them and trying to arrest them and to put them in jail. These people went there on a peaceful protest in the chapel, getting ready to mobilize and to go on a they were not having any weapon or anything. No, this government love cover up. Somebody say cover up. Exactly. Well, they've arrested about 7 of them to an unknown disclosure. We will keep you up to date as the matter unfolds. But right now, we are bringing you the breaking news that the government of Nigeria has arrested people who are clamoring and crying for change, that we need change in our society. Or don't you think we need a change? My people, please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We are here to keep you up to date with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the world. You have a voice, please use it. God bless you. Bye for now.